Oh, where can it be? I must click buttons. I must click. And guess what? We're live. Been live for 5, 10, 20 hours. 20 hours. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We have reached the 20-hour mark. I'm just kidding. So, guys, I'm back. Took a little break to go eat my food. And as you all know, Taco Bell does not give you a lot of food in your food. So, it didn't take me long. So, now we're back to square one. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Huh. Alright guys, just heads up, make sure to invite your friends, shoot the word, say bird is the word. And I'm back. So, we got a viewer! Yay! One viewer. Welcome back, viewer. It's been oh so long. Alright. So, next thing I need to do on our bunny, I need a different color, number one. And I kind of need to go through these pieces real quick. And I need to find the ears. Back left, ear, inner ear, white, left in, ear, top, back. That one, back. No, I don't want the backs too. Back, that one, this one. Hi, Quint's in the house. Hi, Quint, and welcome to the party. And this is the jaw. I would say the bridge. You know what? Let's do that. Take the top. I'm kind of designing this in my head right now, so just hang in there, guys. Kind of getting an idea. Forehead. Top to the forehead. To the bridge! Where's my bridge? Top eye. Nose. Yes, I want the nose. Nose. Bridge. Here we are. Okay. Easy peasy. Whoa, yeah, no, not same guy, just same, different doggo. Come on. I'm uploading a video. Hey, we got another viewer. Hey, another viewer. Okay, so I'm separating the two piles in how I believe I'm going to actually do the fur. Basically, how I'm going to do it. See, I have my delay video going so I can see you guys, but that throws me off, so I gotta bring up the other window. Sorry. You made a Facebook post? I must not be your friend or something. Oh, there you are. Okay. So, yeah, so we're, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the bottom jaw white, and then I'm going to do the nose, the bridge, and all the way up through the top of the head to the ears as the salt and pepper fur, and then the rest of it's going to be white. I think that's awesome. I hope it comes out awesome because, you know, shooting in the wind. Anywho, so we're not going to do a lot of sewing tonight because, like I said, guys, I want to get a few different projects done all at the same time. Why? Because multitasking rocks. Yes, it does. It rocks. So, first of all, we're going to take this. Actually, how do I want to do this tonight? We're going to do this. Okay. Alright. So, here's my fur. My first out. And this is all going to be white. White as white can be. This is the coolest fur in the world. I am a cheater. I go to my fur prior. Let's see if I can get that one to come into view. And what I do is I take my fur, and on the back is there is a direction of travel the fur will always go. And depending on how many times I cut a piece out of it, the arrow keeps moving and moving and moving. I always have it down. So that way I can tell where it's going, how it's going, and I don't mess myself up by getting off on the wrong angle and stuff like that. So, it's cheating. But it's a good tip for all the new people out there. It's a good tip. One other bad thing about white fur, you can't really use chalk unless if you use a different color chalk, and then you can, I guess, but I don't have different color chalk, so I always do it out of a yellow marker. And I try to keep it a light color. You know what? Let's do some tan tonight. I always try to keep it a lighter color just in case if it does bleed later on. I would love to meet up before Easter. I have a bunny ears hat and an Easter vest, but I don't see that happening unless you come here soon. Well, I do plan on coming down here this coming up weekend, to be exact. So, yay! I just stabbed myself with a marker. So yeah, I do plan on coming down to the valley sometime this weekend. Not really planning a lot, to be honest. Just come here, hang out. Okay, so the pieces we were working on earlier, they all have little arrows on them. Those arrows have to match with these arrows. Easy peasy, right? Right. Now, you're like, hey, there's already writing on it. There's already writing on the fur, and you can't cut over it, and yeah, I can. So I normally go around it a little bit, and then I'll go back and I'll add a secondary, what they call seam allowance to it, just to give me a little bit of a better seam allowance. But if they're really particular pieces, real small, I try not to add too much seam allowance. I just lay my marker to the side and kind of call it that. Plus, when I start cutting and I was doing it the wrong way. And when I lay my marker down and stuff like that, it gives me kind of my allowance as well. So, if you're a professional, you're watching this and you're screaming at me. So, anywho. So, here is another piece. Another piece. Another piece. Oh, you know what I totally just forgot to do? Totally forgot to turn my music back on. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, and as you go along, you need to label things. Left jaw. Already getting fur in my mouth. Yay! Yes, fur in the mouth, it does happen quite often, unfortunately. And the nose and everything else in between. And yeah, we're not going there, whatever else is in between, so just know it goes everywhere. Ba-ding! That means somebody wants my attention. I think. Hold on. Do you want my attention? No. Right. Oh, what was that? E. Left. Say you need me. I surrender. What video is this? Oh, that's the Paperclip song. Okay, we'll move on to a different song. Yeah, this is my crafting shirt. It has white fur all over it already, so yeah. I still want to see somebody do this for the fur dance as one of their songs. I would absolutely die. Okay, so scissors. Now there is a special way you got to cut fur. If you're cutting fur, you need to kind of tension up and only use short snips. So you're snipping the backside and not the fur itself. It's something I have learned. And what I am doing is I'm taking a quick pass to kind of trim down any excess that I have on these, and to make a smaller piece to handle, because this piece of fabric I'm working with is 3 yards in length, which last time my math was good, that's over 9 feet that I'm trying to play with, and it's quite annoying. But we'll be bringing that back later. Hey! Time? Tedious? Oh yes, fur cutting is very tedious. And especially if you have big pieces left over, I always try to save them. Because you never know what you can use it for. So, yeah. Now, one thing I like a lot about cutting... You know what? All this can go away. And if any of you know who JT rap songs are, that's what's on right now. One thing I like about working with a foam head is I can take pieces as I go along. I could take pieces as I go along, like this one says top eye left. So that's right there, I believe. Or no, top eye left. Did I do that one backwards? Top eye left. Top eye right. See, that's why it's very smart not to throw your pieces away until you actually know what you're doing. Top eye right. Top eye left. Okay. So it goes this way. So it goes this way. Ha! I can't think correctly. Yeah, so we're not going to throw those away because writing notes. Sup, Skull? Welcome back, dude. Still doing the same thing, by the way, Skull. Yes, Saturn was born and bred right here in the wonderful Arm and a Leg studio. Just teasing. Here's a big piece that I was talking about. I don't want to throw that away. I can use it for later. I doubt, but I can use it for later. Tedious fur cutting. Oh, hey, you know how I always say wear the proper protection? You know, let's make sure to wear the proper protection while we're cutting fur. Yay! Let me know if I'm too mumbled in this and I can get closer to the microphone and I can be like, oh my god. But if you can hear my TV quite well, then we're okay. Now, if you guys missed episode 1, there's a trash bag located to the right of my desk here that I'm throwing all this stuff away in. You're absolutely right, Skull. I use a Yeti, and if a cricket farts in this room, you'll probably hear it. Check out our stuff. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, we're checking everything out. Okay. Boom! Another piece down. Another big piece. Really tickler. Was the fall? Oh my God, we're getting up there in views, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'm gonna have a heart attack. Waits patiently. What are we waiting for? Here's a question for the bunny. What dictates eye size on a head? Honestly, it's preference, but I use what they call fuzz butt fursuit heads, and they literally are the same eye cut. So I have a blank of that eye, and what I do is I flip it around, and that's the size of the outer eye, and that's the size of the inner eye. So it's kind of like a stencil. Yeah. So that's how I just do my eyes. Do crickets fart? Somebody Google it. I don't want that in my search history. You guys crack me up. Okay. So, like I said, the cool thing I like the most is I can just start sticking this on here like crazy, and it starts, I can pin it in place so I know what spot that I want it to be on as I go. But we still got a lot to do. Wow, for science. So, this channel, guys, we've learned crickets fart. Why? I don't know. But it was interesting. Okay, so that one was done. And here's round 2. Oh, God, guys. You're killing me. The silly is in my channel. Made a promise. Is your mind? Two flowers. Okay, yet again, guys. Fur direction. Fur direction. Fur direction. Royal blue. Can it be at all? Myself. Nihilism. Well, no, for the trombone, I'll be done. Determination. Oh, we're getting up there. I saw 5. Hey, Preston's back. Welcome back, Preston. Your face hurt from all the smiling. Well, I hate to tell you what to do about that, buddy. Keep on smiling. Cuphead rap. Yeah. Hey Beta, what's up, man? Welcome to the channel. I saw you snuck in. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out tonight. Okay. I have to ask this question for all the viewers. What's up, Dukan? Woo! I have to ask this question for all the viewers. If you've ever seen Full Metal Alchemist, am I Tucker? Am I Tucker, the Sewing Life Alchemist here? That's a funny pun. Oh, Jupiter! Ba-bum. That's all, folks. Okay, I have to readjust my design just a wee bit. But that's okay. Devilish Campbell. Oh, these are backs, those are ends. Okay, see, now I know where I'm going. Okay, so I'm going to have to leave you guys for 2 seconds here. Oh, that Full Metal Alchemist fun. I'll be right back, guys. Boom! And I'm back. Alright. Let's see. Let's catch up in chat here real fast. Let's find some better music here. Kind of going crazy. Okay, so I'm back, and yes, my Full Metal Alchemist pun was awesome. And I'm gonna cut. See, they could be out to get you, but the problem is they don't know your address. Good time. Okay, I wanna point this out real quick. I have now made 2 fursuit heads out of this fabric. This is how much of this I have left. It still reaches the ground. Okay? Still reaches the ground. Full. Look at how big that is. I got that for $45. $45! Oh! So, I have a mission after we're done with this fur. I'm going to let you guys know. So stay tuned. You're going to find out a secret here in a minute. If you're gonna get these type of streams streamed daily, I suggest getting a 60 FPS. No, I didn't get this fabric from Sass and Skull. Yeah. 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 Snip, 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 snip. Snip. Snip, snip. Snip, snip. Snippy snip. Now, as for how often I'm going to be doing this, guys, I will probably be doing this maybe every other day, or if I get bored. There's no schedule to it right now when I'm going to stream. So make sure to subscribe, hit the like, share, follow, whatever the steps are nowadays. Well, hold on, let me pause my music because I'm going to get distracted. To answer the question, where do I get my fur? It's actually a trick question because I get it in multiple places. I definitely hunt and scour Fursuit Originals on Facebook. I follow them a lot because sometimes there's a good deal on there. And then you're like, hey, you know, yeah, that's a good deal. I'll take it. Which is where I got this fur from. The other is Sass down in the Valley, your local fabric store for us Arizonans, which is 180 something miles for me. So yeah, that's a little bit out of my way. But if I'm in the neighborhood, I buy things like the white stuff, you know. Which their Black Friday deal, just shout out to Sass, sucked. 10% off on fabric. I don't see as a good deal for Black Friday. That was kind of weak. So yeah, sorry guys. But they have some good selections in there. Oh, here, let me go get it for you guys. Here. For the new people who haven't seen it, we will be working on this bad boy here in just a little bit. This is the Dutchie. This rainbow colored fabric is what I got at Sass. It was, I think like $23 a yard. So, yeah, you know, yay. And then the other place I get my fur is Fabric Empire. They ship my fur directly to my door, so I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry. Doot, doot, doot. All right. Last piece. All right. So now we're kind of at that stage where we can move on to our next project. But I kind of just want to keep going with this for right now. What I was going to show you guys here in the background, if you can't see it on my couch. Here is my Digileg. This is a, I won't say it's a prototype at this stage, but it's my full leg ready to go. It has padded areas that need to be checked, but it is ready to go for my bunny, and that's what I'm going to be working on sometime this week. It also deals with white fabric, but I also want to make sure that I can get another head done in the week. Okay, let's catch up on the wrap. Oh, there's... Oh, yeah, there is one part of the Saturn suit that did not come from Fabric Empire. And no, I'm not going to tell you. Motion blur. Sorry, Skull. Me, probably not, but it is nice to know how things work. Well, I am more than happy to teach you guys my tricks of the trade here. We almost forgot 2 pieces. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a pull here real quick. These are the inner ears of the bunny, okay? These are the inside of the ear. Should I make the fluff smaller or leave the fluff as is? I want you guys to pick. Shave it or not shave it? Think of it as you don't make your own car, but you want to know how things put. On this episode of How Do They Do It? Sports cars. Heck yeah, I'm a How Do You Do It fan. Okay. Is it sad that I'm still getting fur in my mouth? Disgusting. Alright, so ears do not get shaved. Yeah. Nose, yes. Forehead, yes. Ear. That's the bridge. That's nose, and that's I will blend that later. Okay. So what I have chosen, guys, I don't know if you guys can see because my camera sucks, but literally I just shake this and it looks like it's snowing in my house. Chewing gum. Chewing gum. In my... No. Shaved my own tongue on that one, jeez. Someone unplugged my razor. Okay. If this buzzing noise starts to bother you guys, let me know. I can do something else. But what we're looking at right now is I'm looking at some of the nose, some of the other pieces. We're not doing white yet because we're going to start building this as we go. So hang in there, guys. In the next couple hours, we'll have something what looks like a bunny. I think. Okay, next famous question that everybody asks. What type of shaver do you use to shave fursuits? The general answer is somebody has to pay for like a $300 pair of clippers. And I'm like, no. What's the next size down? The real answer is a wall. You can pick these up at Walmart. This is where I got mine, at least. You can pick them up at Walmart. I won't say they're expensive. They're like 40 bucks, maybe. At least the one that I got. And you just pick it up. It's not hard. One thing that I used to do is I used to use a guard when shaving. Since then, since my wonderful trips around, I have learned that the guard is more a hindrance, and you got to practice with your shaving. So when you start off with a fur that kind of looks like this, you shave it down till it looks like this. Pretty cool. I think my window stopped, guys. Nope, it says I'm still going. I just don't see you chatting. Are you guys still with me? Everybody still asleep? See if I can update without it crashing. Did I crash? I don't know if I crashed. It says that I'm still going. Okay, and I'll be back here in like 1 second. Okay, now I can come back. Ha! Ha! I got the apple fart joke. Ha! Do a couple passes here, make it look nice. Bring it down, bring it down. Next. And I want to whip. Top of head. Oh, forehead. And typically, guys, when you do your fur shaving and stuff, you want to go with the fur. But I have found that quite difficult sometimes because you always have, like, you have to hold it with your finger. And you can't get in there. And it's like, ah! Left side of the nose, it goes that way. Whatever. I'll look up it like here in 2 seconds, guys. Yes, I used the guard when I shaved Saturn. It was a really, really short guard. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I don't know. Till I'm tired. I have to be in bed by like 9:30. 9:30-ish? I don't know. Okay. I used a 1/16 guard to shave Saturn. That's like nothing. But apparently it was something, so yeah. Not a biggie. Okay. So now we're back in operations here. We've done a little shaving. Now I have to get the penny of death, which is awesome. No? Okay. So, another thing that I have to say on everything is I just got taught a double string method. Apparently, this is how you're supposed to do it, and I was self-taught how to sew. So yeah. So, but I learned this method. This is how you're supposed to do it. Is it's the same string through your needle and tied at the end. So it's kind of a double thread. And the reason why we're grabbing this is we're going to start sewing it up. Sewing it up. Sewing it up. No, it wasn't overhead of me. It was in my face. One time, guys, what Quinn's talking about is I was sitting there sewing, and I lost my needle because it literally bounced out of my hand and landed like right here on my face, on my eyebrow. It was kind of funny. I made sure to take a picture because it was one of those, you know, nobody's going to believe you stories if you don't take a picture. Like that. Just dropped my needle again. Sewing it up. Sewing it up. Alright, now when you get towards the end of your thread, the only thing I hate is when all four threads kind of come together and you gotta figure out which one's what. You gotta end up tying them. I feel like I'm shouting in my mask, and yeah, I probably am, so sorry for your earbuds. Okay, so this is left side fuzz, right? This is left side fuzz. Pardon me. Pardon-moi. What am I looking for? Honestly, I have no idea what the stitch is called. It's just a standard stitch. It's nothing very good that I know. Like I said, I was taught myself. So I'm not for sure what it's called. I think it starts with a B. Is the actual proper term for it. B something. No, I don't. I don't need to know the stitch type because all I need to know is how to do it. Technically. I think. Don't quote me, darn it. But basically, what you do is you thread your needle. And it's kind of an over-under technique. You go through your loop, and then you knot it. And you're literally going to do that for the whole thread. Blanket stitch. There we are. Ha ha! Points for Beta there. Look at that. We can make a game out of this. No. Blanket stitch was right. Don't quote me, darn it, in 2019. Oh, jeez. So, I don't know if anybody knows this yet, because I said something once, but I will be attending Arizona Phoenix Fan Fest Comic-Con. Yeah, I'll be attending that this year, and I'm very excited about it. Forehead goes that way. News. Rich. I think that's how it goes. Oh, so you can employ a sewing machine whenever doing this, or is the work delicate enough that it has to be done by hand? Easy answer and no. It is not an easy answer. Any small detail work that you do, i.e. hands at the fingers, the little parts of the head because they're so small of a stitch, stuff like that, yes, it has to be done by hand. You can try a machine, but you're going to be wasting your time. The bigger pieces like the digis that I have behind me, those are all going to be machine sewed. I have a machine and it's in the closet right now, which is a great place for it. But yeah, I have a machine that I can do all that with. So, does it have to be hand sewed? No, but yes. You want to go because Neko will be there. That's right, guys. I am going to push myself on working on my suit in between doing heads and stuff like that, that I will be taking that to Comic-Con. But the biggest delay that I have is the fabric coming in for the back piece. So yeah, we'll see if I can get it done. I think I'll be cutting it down to like 2 weeks to make the entire top. Which 2 weeks, that's child play. Boom. Another one bites the dust. Alright, so why is one piece bigger than the other? I love myself. Because I know I did it away from the nose. Here, move that for a second. I'm just kind of getting bearings here, guys, so give me a second. Just kind of understanding like my stitch here. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I do have it right. That's how I want it. Now, what's really cool is I ordered these baggy waggies clips. We lost another one. No. So I can clip the fur as I go, so I can sew it better. But there is a slight delay. I want... Really? Use a marker that cannot be used. Fun. So excited to fly out. AZ is almost a week. Oh, bye, you left me. Okay. All right. So now, before I get too carried away, I need to do a few things, guys. We need to warm up our glue gun. Wherever it disappeared to. And then I need to go find my fabric. And then I need some foam. Oh, my wonderful kids, what did you do with my foam? I'll just steal some of this. Okay, I'm back. We need some music again. Kind of like already, so. $8.14. I'll probably go until I get at least the this gray done. Yes, finger burning time. Yay! My mix. So, basically what I'm trying to do right now, guys, is I'm working on the nose of the bunny. Once I get that kind of situated to the right area, yada yada yada, we can kind of figure out where we want to go from there. Hey Rachel, welcome to the stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm doing good. Having fur all over my desk and my face and my shirt, and yeah. It's furry. So what I'm doing is I'm working on adding a nose to the bunny. Something that's going to pop out of the fur and kind of give it that characteristic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a little heart out of here. I'm going to cut a little heart to match the heart that I already have drawn on the nose, which I just drew on the fur, which I got to cut out. So when I put the nose on, you're super excited. Awesome. I like super excitement. You got to tell me why, so I can be excited. So I can put this on, and then when you put the fabric on and everything, and then the fur, it'll make that nose pop out like a little nose. And then what I'm going to do afterwards is I'll go back and airbrush little nose thingies on it. Nostrils. There's my word of the day. Yes. Yes, we are slowly working on it. And when I keep saying we, I mean me, but I use the terminology we for some silly reason. So forgive me. I think. Okay. So there's that. Hearts are cute, yes. Because it has to just have cuteness in it. Okay. Another thing that I have learned in my escapades, guys, that I will want to share. It is not a trade secret, unless I make it a trade secret. Zippers. No, that's not it. Is a ruler. You gotta have a really, really stiff ruler, because as you're trying to do very thin, detailed areas with glue and everything, and you want to tuck everything, just use a ruler. It works so much easier. Ow, fingers. Also, shout out to Quint. When you're using a hot glue gun, you want to use a you want to use the low setting instead of the high setting, because the high setting will get too hot and it won't let the glue dry as quick as you need it to dry. It stays wet and you can't really tuck your edges and everything in, which is kind of where I'm at right now because I left it on high too long. I try to kick it in its pants and tell it to get it going. Okay, I know you guys can't see it, but there's the nose. So now, okay, one thing I hate about a glue gun, or at least this glue gun, every time I want to turn it off, I have to literally go and unplug it. Drives me up the wall. Okay. Hey, Steven. Thank you. I look awesome with my new hat. Kids in America. Kids in America. Do 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 do. Pizza! Must eat pizza! You know what? I think I need to change my station. Getting distracted here. But that's okay, I know where a new station is. I think. Where are you? There she is. We'll get some nightcore music going on here. Because it's, what, night? The only thing that I don't like about her channel sometimes is it turns to Screamo. Oh. Okay, yet again, this is what I hate, when the strings kind of get unwound a little bit and it doesn't fit perfectly, or it gets caught on something like my clip. But when you get a good rhythm, it gets really easy. I'm almost there, guys. Hang in there. We're gonna make progress on this bunny tonight. Yes, we are. See, like I said, when you get that rhythm going, it gets a lot easier. Getting rid of these long pieces too makes it easier. So, move that off to the side. Oh, cool. I appreciate that, guys. Let the furries know that I'm out. Okay, guys. What do you think? I gotta do a little tucking and bring out the nose a little bit, but that's when you glue it and sew it down. But that's the nose right there. Small little button nose. Let me know what you think in the comments. Comment. I know there was a way one day, back in the day, where I can see who's watching. I got 3 people watching, so... Okay, so then I take the bridge. I gotta go... Up, I got a cute in chat. I got cute in the chat. See, the bridge just seems so big. No, the bridge does go there, but it goes... You know what, guys? I don't like how the bridge turned out, so I'm going to redo it real fast. The only thing about doing projects like this is if a piece doesn't turn out right, don't be afraid to go back, cut a quick swatch of it. Such a fitting song. It's Bendy the Ink Monster or something. I don't know. If you know the song, you'd have to tell me the title. Ow. Well, that was luck. I almost knotted my string there. Okay, let's hope this does not. I've made it a little too long, too long. Yeah, let's use words tonight, Rick. Alright, alright. Okay, note to self. Next time I do this, make sure I have a shorter string. Because I'm like going crazy over here. Yes, that's my chair. When I wiggle around in my chair, it creaks. And I rock in my chair a lot when I sew. I rock in my chair so much, I could be my own rock band. But Or Jana Smith, I whip my hair back and forth. I think I said her name right. This is probably the most boring part about putting this head together, guys. So, forgive me. Sewing is one of those most tedious processes that I personally, like, do I have to? Can't I just glue it together? The answer is no. Because, you know, yeah. That'd just be too easy then, right? The string. Ow. Problem with doing a long string, guys. You get knots that you gotta go back and kind of figure out how to untangle and get them together and go from there. Like this. This is a big knot. No idea. Keep going. Also, I hate when I leave my scissors on my right side when I sew because my string catches it every time. What do you mean, Rachel? Time and effort and details. More people. Oh. We are eating pizza and watching? Apparently I missed a lot while you guys were chatting. Okay. Because, Neko here does have a Etsy site, or Etsy site, sorry, not Etsy. That's Assassin's Creed, no assassins in this room. Unless you're a bunny. Okay. So, give me 2 seconds here. Retime my knot for another round. Okay, here I'm at now, guys. with the cute bunny nose and all the way up the head. Yet again, I can't see in real time, so I need to fix that. So I can make sure you guys see the right thing. So, all done. I'm going to set that aside now, and I'm going to start working on an ear. Yeah, I notice it kicks people out from time to time. Get to take off the mask for a minute. There we go. Spacing between the eyes. I'm not for sure what you're saying there. Really? For some odd reason, it's not letting me link it, guys, so I'll have to figure it out. Did that to me earlier. I don't know if it's me, but straight on like that is too close to the corners of the eyes. Is it me? Actually, it's an illusion to you. What it is when it wraps around, when it starts wrapping around and I sew the other pieces to it, it actually builds the eye. So as you'll probably see in one of the streams, I don't know if we'll hit to it tonight because of what time it is, but I'll show you. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's supposed to be like that. But yeah, if you go to Etsy, everybody, for some odd reason, YouTube doesn't let me post stuff. Let me try this one. What, you let that one, but not the other one? Whatever. Okay, you get it now? As it goes around the face, it builds the eye. Okay, we need an ear. We need probably a few ears. So we need an outright. Don't ever use yellow marker, guys. It just you can't see anything. Inner right. Back, right, and left, outer left. Oh, I have all the pieces. Duh. Alright. So, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna find my direction of travel. Another important thing, guys, is highlighter and a black light. That would require me having a black light. But yeah. I mean, it's logically sounds like it would work to me. When you guys are sewing, make sure when you're sewing the very, very tippy of the ear, you tuck all the fur, all that excess fur just hanging there, underneath, so it sticks out, or sticks up on the other side, so you don't pinch any of the fabric when sewing. So that way when you go brushing it out, brushing that seam out, it will help not show the seam anymore by covering it up with the fluff. Oh, pardon me. My channel's rated R now. I burped. I blame Taco Bell. So, see when you have a short piece of string like I have right now that I'm using, it goes so much quicker, you get that rhythm, and you can just kind of blow through it real quick. Until you mess up and one of the strings doesn't come through all the way or whatever. Blah, 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 blah. I don't say blah, 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 blah. Yes, you do. Yeah, Kiwi Fox was actually streaming with Majura this evening. I saw that pop up on the chat. Is that what they did tonight? Was swap heads? Yeah, you gotta kind of have close friends to do that are like the same size and build. At least you know your head will fit. Because it's, you know, one size fits all. Holy cow. Oh, pardon me. That'd be kind of funny. I bet you Dakota would fit perfectly in Saturn. You can always do what Majira did with Eno's costume, aka Telephone, where he just wore it like a cape. Ow! You guys never did tell me if you could think a short fur on the inside would be good or a long fur. For inside the ear. I personally am thinking long. But I'm kind of fascinated by short at the same time. What do you think, Quint? Short or long? Yeah, sure that. I used to listen to this radio station all the time when I had long hours of work. Because you just really can't, you know, fall asleep to music like this. Nope. Okay. So, I looked at the time. Let's try this again. I looked at the time and I realized it's starting to get a little too late. So, my plan is I plan on finishing this ear, or at least to the stage of finishing this ear, so you guys can kind of see the pattern I'm starting to go for. And I'm almost there. I got this end to sew and then put it around and put the white in, and that will be kind of my stopping point for the night. And if you really look at how much I've accomplished in a night so far, not even a night. It's been, I'm gonna say a little at 2 hours between the two streams that I've been working on this. That means I've shaved, I've done all the taping and everything, and I'm already to this stage now that I'm starting to put the head together. So I'm happy with myself, guys. I couldn't have asked to go any faster. Which, you know, it's not about speed, it's about the quality that you put into it. And that's what I gotta remind myself all the time. It's about the quality. But by tomorrow, I think we'll finish it by tomorrow for sure. And then, we'll start working on some detail planning. And then probably get some painting done on the Dutch Angel. And work on the bunny a little bit for painting as well. Give it a little squirt of some red paint. Maybe some pinkish to really bring out that the nostril. Give it that illusion of a nose. Gosh, darn it. Okay. Through. And so. Take it. And so. Take it. And so. Good night. Sleep well. There is a delay. I think it's a 10-second delay. That's why I comment and say I have to watch in real time or I confuse myself. Because it's like on cam, it still looks like I'm doing stuff, but I'm sitting here staring at the camera. Alright. Alright. So as you see the ear, hopefully I sewed the back the right way. That'd be kind of funny if I didn't. Okay. Ooh. Outer ear comes down to there. And what I'm going to do for temporary purposes, I'm going to add some pins here so we can see how this turns out. Because I think this bottom section is going to be short. It's not the back that's saying it's short. It's saying that one piece is just short. Which I can add a little bit extra right there. That won't be bad. That way we don't have to do too much on it. And then I just blend over the fur. Kinda give it a tuck and then blend it over like that. And as I blend it around the sides, it all tucks in. And then you put the white piece in and it covers all up the blemishes that the fur didn't end up covering in the beginning. So let's check out the back side. That's the back side right there, which is awesome. And as for how does it look with everything else, with the ears and everything, or with the nose and the blend, you look at the blend between the ear, and I think it looks good. We'll just have to shave a little bit right here tomorrow to kind of just blend it all back a little bit farther. And then make this little measurement right here and make a piece for it tomorrow. But with that, guys, I'm going to bed. It is my bedtime, unfortunately. So thank you for sitting there watching me have a lot of fun sewing. So, yeah. Get it? So, Dad jokes 101. Alright, guys. Yet again, I think we've made a lot of progress. The rest of it is like some really big pieces. Like the cheek will cover a whole piece. The top of the eye will cover a whole piece. And then there's a small little piece right here that goes in. So we got 3 pieces that kind of make up this area of the face and then the back. That's how quick it's going to kind of come together. So check with me tomorrow, guys. I'm gonna probably start about 2:30 p.m. Arizona time. There is no other time in the world, so check Arizona's local time. And then, like I said, we'll finish this here. We'll get the other ear rolling, and then we'll go from there. Thank you guys again for watching, and good night.